In this video, we'll be talking about how Elio will probably release later this year, 2024, and not next year, 2025. Let me explain. Everyone knows that Pixar rarely releases two of their films the same year. While other animation studios have done the impossible and released two films a year, such as Walt Disney Animation Studios, 2002, 2016 and 2021, Illumination, 2016 and 2023, and DreamWorks Animation. However, Pixar did in fact do the impossible, and that was releasing two of their feature films the same year. The years being 2015 with Inside Out and The Good Dinosaur, 2017 with Cars 3 and Coco, 2020 with Onward and Soul, and 2022 with Turning Red and Lightyear. This year, 2024, was meant to be the fifth year that Pixar releases two feature films in a single year, those being Elio and Inside Out 2, with Elio releasing this March, the month we're currently in, and Inside Out 2 releasing in June, similar to how Onward and Soul were released back in 2020, March 2020 and June, November, December 2020, albeit with Soul being delayed twice due to the COVID-19 pandemic and releasing on Christmas Day 2020. However, that changed last October when Elio was delayed to 2025 due to the then ongoing 2023 SAG-AFTRA strike. This doesn't make any sense. From what I heard from the people who first saw the teaser trailer for Moana 2, voice work starts after the animation for a movie is completed, so why does Disney need to delay Elio by almost an entire year? From what I heard some scoopers is that if Elio was released as intended in March 2024, it could have been a box office bomb due to the film having competition with DreamWorks' Kung Fu Panda 4, Warner Brothers, Dune, Part 2, and Godzilla x Kong, The New Empire, and Sony's Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire, whereas Inside Out 2, a sequel to the 2015 critically acclaimed film, Inside Out, would be more successful at box office and face some little competition with Columbia Pictures' Bad Boys, Ride or Die, and Paramount's A Quiet Place, Day One. You see what I mean? Original ideas don't often get as much attention as they do these days, and seeing how Onward was the only original film from Pixar to be released before the pandemic and made little money, several of the studio's other original films had went straight to streaming on Disney+, those being Soul, Luca, and Turning Red. And when Lightyear was finally released in theaters, it also made little money. The reason why Lightyear was a box office bomb was because the previous three Pixar films were released on Disney+, and audiences and families were simply just waiting for the next Pixar film to be released on Disney+. When the next film, Elemental, was released in theaters the following year, it initially started off with a bad start, but later on went to become a huge success due to positive word-to-mouth audience reactions from all across the globe and Elemental's larger release window in theaters. While Elemental was a success, Disney's own film, Wish, on the other hand, wasn't so successful. Wish received mixed reviews from critics and wasn't much of a box office success as with Elemental. Wish was also based on an original idea. Despite Elio being originally released 3 months after the release of Wish, Disney probably thought the film won't be successful enough and decided to delay the film until further notice. So here's where the theory comes in. Disney may move Elio back to the 2024 release calendar, but release the film around fall, the autumn season. Why? Because that's what Pixar did back in 2017. Release a sequel to one of their most popular films, in this case, Cars 3 and Inside Out 2, in the summertime, and release an original film around the autumn season, in this case, Coco and Elio. This could be the case since the actors' strike and the writers' strike have been over for a while, and since the strikes weren't really like the pandemic, it could be possible that Elio could be released in either October or November 2024 if the 2017 Pixar method comes to function. But what do you think? Will Elio be released this year, or will it remain its June 2025 release date? Let me know down in the comments below. I am also using TextMagic for this video since the previous two text-to-speech voice engines, TTS MP3 and TTS Maker, both stopped working after a while. TextMagic will be applied to future videos unless it also stops working. Remember to always leave a like on the video, comment down below, and subscribe for more videos from Hyro Studios.